Yeah. Yeah, I love this stuff. I'll tell you a story after we're done here. Whew, all right. Let's just get here. Take a minute. We will breathe and let it all go. Drop your jaw, drop your shoulders. Take one more good deep breath. Long exhale out. And then we'll stay in our comfortable seat, whatever that looks like, and tilt your right ear to your right shoulder. Do a little neck and shoulder stuff to start. Again, be able to breathe in all these positions. With every exhale, see if you can drop a little further. And sometimes it helps to think about pull your left shoulder down towards the ground. That'll intensify it a little bit. And then if you wanted to, you could kind of turn and look up at the ceiling. You'll feel that differently. Or look down towards the ground as you keep that tilt. You just hit different muscles of that, different fibers of that muscle as you do that. And then on an exhale, roll it back to the middle and switch over to the right. Sorry, over to your left. So left ear to left shoulder. Pull your right shoulder down to the ground. Again, play with either looking up or looking down. You guys all look pretty good, but sometimes people have a tendency to like their right hip comes off the ground and they tilt their whole body. You look good with just your neck. So good. And then exhale, go ahead and look down at your chest. Kind of bring your shoulders back. And then reverse that, look up. Inhale, and then exhale, look down. And then we'll put our whole body into this one. So right hand behind you, turn and look over your right shoulder. Breathe. And we'll stay here for this. See if you can get a little further on each exhale. So keep your spine up nice and straight. Put a string on your head that pulls you up towards the ceiling. One more here. And come back to the middle. We'll try the other side. So left hand behind you. Turn, look over that left shoulder. Take one more here. Got it. And then from here, we'll do a little seated cat-cow. So hunch. I would say like really, really bad posture and then really good posture. Inhale as you're opening up, and then exhale. And then Last thing we'll do in this position is put your right hand down and reach your left hand up and over. Pin your left hip to the ground because that's going to want to come up. And just get a good stretch through your whole side through here. Now we'll stay here. See if you can reach further with every exhale. Take one more here, and then exhale down. Switch sides. Reach up, making it good. Excuse me. Active reach, kind of up and over. Stretch those fingertips up. Bingo. And then come back to the middle. And then we'll put our feet flat, knees bent. We'll do a little easy windshield wipers. Get some mobility going in your hips. Yeah, mine too. Just wake them up. Nice and easy. We'll take about a minute here. Your first couple seconds and your last couple seconds should look and feel different. And then after this, we'll get our hands involved, but just kind of get them loosey-goosey. Let's say with this too, you can play with the position of where your feet are. If you want to move them further away from you, it's a little easier. If you move them closer towards you, it gets a little more, a little harder to do. Of course, yeah. We're going there next, Ruth, so you're ahead of the curve. Yeah. Good. Good. You guys who are still up, if you wanted to add the reach. Ooh. And as you're there, look over. If your left hand is up, look over at your right foot or over your right shoulder at your feet. And switch it on over. Yeah. Excuse me. Got it, guys. Good. Good. And if you wanted to, you guys again who are up, if you wanted to add the lift of your hips to that, you can. Yeah, good. And be able to breathe through all these. Good. Bingo. And then we'll make our way down to our back. Have a block if you want it for your head. And we'll do a little box breathing here. Just put a hand on your chest, one on your belly. Drop your shoulders, relax your jaw. We'll do 3 rounds. We'll inhale for 4, hold it for 4. Exhale for 4, and hold that for 4. Oh. Yeah. All right. So ready? We'll start our 4 count inhale. 3, 4. Hold it. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 3, 4. Hold it. 2, 3, 4. Inhale. Hold it. Exhale. Hold it. Last round. Go ahead. Inhale. Hold it. Exhale. Oh, excuse me. And hold that here. Good. Take your own reset inhale. And we'll do a little shoulder activity through here. Try to push your feet into the ground and push your belly button into the ground. So we'll get a little activity in our lower half. Hands go next to you, kind of by where your pockets are, and we'll just reach up. We've done this one a bunch before. Reach up and overhead. Inhale as you do that. And then exhale it down. Keep your belly muscles engaged. Go at your own pace. Just make sure you can breathe. And if you want a little extra with this, if you can get your hands on the ground above your head, push them into the floor. And then as they come down next to you, push them down into the ground. And inhale them up. Exhale them down. Got it. Take one more here. You got it. And then let's rock our knees over to the left. You can almost lay fully on your left side. And we'll do some open and close the books here. So arms open up like the letter T. Try to keep your knees stacked on top of each other as you do this. You might want to or have to open up. But see if you can change this as you do more. Where we open the book and inhale. Close the book. And exhale. But I'll check in on you guys real quick. Yeah, good. And do what feels good. If it feels like you want to stay there for a second and hang, stay there for a second and hang. If you like the movement, take the movement. Again, just make sure that you can breathe. Wherever you are, take one more there. And then we'll switch over to the other side. When you're ready, knees go over to the right. Hands again out like the letter T. Close them down. Inhale and open. Exhale and close. Good. Couple more here, guys. Most of you guys are doing this. Make sure your eyes are looking at your hand. Your body will go where your eyes go. Beautiful. And then as you are turning, do so in a way that gets you onto all fours, whatever that looks like. Oh. Beautiful. And we'll go nice little cat-cows once we get here. Again, sync your breathing, take your time with these, do what you need. Make this active, push the ground away. And pay attention where your toes are. If you like the tops of your feet on the ground, you can stay there. I like to tuck my toes, but you'll get good toe and ankle mobility out of this. Good. Let's wag our tails a little bit here. So shift your hips over to the left and to the right. Look over at your opposite foot. If you wanted to, you could do some circles. We had to change the music. Good. And then if you want, we can sit back on our heels. Play with how your knees, how far apart they want to be. And again, the tops of your feet, or if your toes want to be on the ground. Either's okay, whatever your body needs. Try to melt into the floor a little bit with this one. Beautiful. And while we're here, we'll go over towards the right side of our mat. So anchor your left hip down. Reach with that left arm. And then on your next exhale, switch it on over. Stack your right hand on your left. You got it. And then come on back to the middle. And shift your hands over to the left. Bring your right foot up. Use blocks if you want them or need them. I do. Oh, you got it. You guys know the drill by now. Whatever feels comfortable and right for you. So I like to rock back and forth. If you wanted to lift the back knee up, you'll feel that stretch out the front of your left hip a little bit more. See if it feels good to be upright, or if you want to kind of collapse down onto your mat. Both are okay. Oh, I want to be up today. Yep, that's an extreme one. Listen to your body. First rule has got to be safe. Again, we can introduce some sideways motion to that knee. If you wanted to, you could look over at your back foot. Oh. Again, be able to breathe. And if you want, keep your left hand planted, reach your right arm up and breathe. And then exhale it down and through. We'll take 3 like that. Big inhale. Let your thumb lead the way with this. Again, your eyes follow your hand as it moves. One more. You got it. And then go ahead and bring your right foot back. Shift your hands over to the right. And as smooth as you can get that left foot up. Yeah, good. Again, same series here. Rock forward and back. Stay up or collapse down, whatever feels good. Pay attention where your shoulders are. If they're tensing up in your ears, pay attention to what your jaw is doing. Pay attention to the that your brow is furrowed. Get those little. I did that once, and my dad called. He was like, "What's 11?" And I was like, "What are you talking about?" And then I realized that there's 2 vertical lines that happen right here. Get rid of your 11. Oh, okay. I didn't even know it was there. Oh, okay. Good. Again, you can lift the back knee if you want to, or put it down and rock front knee side to side. And again, keep your right hand planted and we'll reach up. Let your thumb lead the way. Inhale. Exhale down. Inhale it up. Exhale it down. One more here. Beautiful. Nice. And come on back to all fours. And find whatever comfortable seat you like. And let's do a little bit, just the opposite of what we just had, right? So we were in extension, and let's a little bit of wrist flexion. Yeah. And then I'm going to show you guys another one today. You can alternate hands. Do what you need and feels right. We can do this with our fingers too, like just real gentle. You can take them one at a time. You can do a couple of them. But you might crack a knuckle or two. Yeah. And then like, there's a psychologist who I loosely follow, and some of my business coaches have had him on. And he always says, when was the last time you thanked your hands? Like, when was the last time you thanked? Like, they do so much for us, and we just take them all for granted. And it's not until they start to bother you that you're like, oh, man. So then show them a little bit of love. You can do some little massages to like the meatier parts of your palm. Our thumb muscles are amazing and little and often neglected. So you just kind of need them out. And again, switch as you need to. And then the other one I find myself often doing is like a wrist joint distraction. So I'll come around and we've done it before, I think. But you kind of find where like the hinges in your wrist, and you take your other hand and you kind of scoop underneath that, and you just squeeze a little bit. And you should feel like, it should feel like that happening. It should feel like a nice, easy, like just more space that you're getting in there. Exactly. Yep. So I'll try to stay off of my educational soapbox, but any place two joints meet, there's space and there's fluid because you need movement through there. And when things get inflamed or things get tight, it's like there's saran wrap that's squeezed around there. And all we're doing with this is we're saying, hey, can we get back to normal, right? Can we get a little space and a little fluid and a little love in that area? So I'll like, as you maintain that squeeze, I'll sometimes flex and extend or try to go this way with my wrist just to give it's incredible how it all works, right? Of like, this is input to your nervous system, and your nervous system talks to your brain and it says, hey, can we get some slack down here? And your brain's like, yeah, we're not in a threatening situation. Sure, we could give you that. And it all happens without us thinking about it. It's freaking amazing. Go ahead and switch sides there. And don't let the rest of you tense up either. So drop your shoulders, drop your jaws. So you can see some steam coming out of your ears. But I'll come around and show you, and just make sure you're feeling the right things. But, yeah, we used to do this with you a lot. Relax. There we go. That's kind of the feeling that you're looking for.
In the nerve along here.
I'm probably pushing right on that.
I can move my arm.
Yeah, that would be better. Let's do that. Let's do that. Yeah, like right through there.
Yeah.
Right, that feel good?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's like, and that's an easy one to teach like a spouse or a kid. And everybody's like, that's kind of the feeling. Yep. Yep. You'll know. You'll feel it. How's that?
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the sound. That is exactly the sound that everybody makes. I remember when we did it in school. All of us, like once our instructor showed us, and then once all of us kind of got it, everybody made that noise.
Oh,
Right?
it's the wrist.
Yeah.
Did you feel it?
Yeah.
And
The second you made that sound. Yeah. I
Right.
know. Yeah. So yeah, once you've felt it and you know, you're like, oh yeah, like that feels good and I like it. Yeah. And it's just a good, the best intervention is movement and loaded movement. But kind of the next one, a little more passive, but just kind of nice. It's like, oh yeah, I'll just get in there. Like if mine starts to bug me, like if I'm typing for too long or I'm writing, that's the first place I go. Is I just do a little joint distraction, because that's what makes a little bit of a physiological change, versus like just stretching is really fleeting. That will change it for a couple of minutes at a time. So anywho, all right. I know I get all fired up about this stuff. Let's be grateful. Let's be grateful that we can do that and that we, are able to be here and do that good stuff for us. So we'll take a minute. Think of something, someone, somewhere, time, a place. Let it bring a smile to your face. Good job, guys. One more big inhale here. Long exhale out. Good job. Okay. Do whatever mindset shift you have to, because we got push-ups are next. And I think somebody